아니 도전 과제를 잘 달성한 챕터 1 컴플릿. 오예, 챕터 2네요. 세컨드 퍼스트 뭐 프릿?
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time
뭐
before I
예술하는
can
사람인가
call
봐.
myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring
정신과
them
의사인가 봐요.
back to
정신과
former
의사랑 지금
peace.
상담하고 있는 것 같아, 이 여자.
I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No,
지루하게 했군요.
it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
집에 가고 싶어요.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you'll probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about.
정신과 와서 이제 저 남자가 도와주려고 이런저런 얘기 하고 있는 것 같아요.
Nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long
근데
shower,
수잔이
and
되게 막
Wonderful.
시크한가 봐.
Where do we begin?
그냥 빨리 집에 가고 싶다 그랬어요. 다 됐습니다, 의사님. 의사
Good
선수.
evening.
굿
It's
이브닝.
good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Could
독터.
you confirm your name for me, please?
수잔. 자,
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the
Thank-
ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine, and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs, and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan.
아이고,
You
죄송합니다.
might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything.
넹,
Take care, Mrs. Ashworth.
넹. 잘 가요.
Please, don't try to speak.
말하지 마세요.
What did you say?
뭐라고요?
Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine.
팔은 괜찮아요. 어?
There's nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
진정하세요.
Would you
팔?
like me to get you some water?
물 좀 갖다
Let me get you
드릴까요?
a drink. I'll be back in a second.
조금 이따 돌아올게요. 내 팔? 갑자기 왜 뜬금없이 혈압을 잽니다.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood
깨웠나요?
pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way.
이거 혈압을
I'm
재러 가는
sorry.
간호사인가 봐.
I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this.
자기는
But
사람 마음
being a
도왔다고
nuisance
자기를
is part
믿으래.
of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place.
근데 자기 일을 되게 싫어하나 봐.
Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan?
수잔이라고
So
불러도
anyway,
돼요.
I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy.
내가 운이
You
좋다고?
doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. And
발작소리
here
뭐야?
it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
몸 조심하세요. 뭐지 이 여자? 여러 가지 막 떠벌떠벌 하고 가는데. 저 위에 달려있는 건 뭘까요? 저 자꾸 신경 쓰이네요. 자꾸 움직여. 그리고 뭐야 왜
Bad dream.
나쁜 꿈이었나요? 이거 보통 이건 숨기는 거고 이건 이제 속사정을 다 말하는 거고 얘는 아예 무시해버리는 건가 봐. 지금 계속 질문 이게 답이 그렇게 나오고 있는데 나는 무서운 꿈이라고 얘기해줘야지.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up.
무서운 꿈인 줄 알고 달려왔대. 무엇이었나요? 이거는 이제 사실대로 말하는 거고 기억이 안 난다고 거짓말하는 거고 요거는 네 일이 아니야 이러는 거고 사실대로 말하자.
Burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all. Not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed.
뭐 다른 여자 얘기하고
She
있나
wouldn't
봐.
listen, of course. And as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
아까 이름이 뭐라 그랬죠? What's your name again? 아까 이름이 뭐라 그랬지? 기억이 안 나네? 나한테 뭔 일이 난 거예요?
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room
까지 기억하고 있는가 해갖고 이제
I felt so calm. And
약
then
먹고 느낀 감정들 얘기해주고 있네.
all of a sudden, I was on the field of barley.
눈을
It
떠보니
was great at
필드였어요.
I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it. Only darkness.
리즈, 응. 자기가 아까 있었던 얘기를 쭉 얘기해주고
My
있어요.
dead
예.
body hanged on the tree. A burning car, and a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there. I think she was death.
수자는 아까 그 여자를 죽음이라고 생각을 하네요.
I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots.
마갓?
She said I should go back.
마갓?
Give me another chance. And so, here I am.
그래서 꿈을 꾸고 일어났더니 여기
Weird dream,
있다고.
eh?
이상한
Maybe it
꿈이죠.
wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real.
불가능하잖아요.
It was just a dream.
이 여자는 꿈이 아니라 그러고
Can you now tell me who found
수자는
me
꿈이라고.
and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance.
왜 딸이 있었나봐.
You'd sure be dead.
내 딸이 내가
My
죽어있는 걸 보고
daughter.
발견을 했대. 신고를 했대.
Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter.
얘 기억으로는
If
지금
she
딸이
is,
없어.
She lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
자기가
I was
딸이라고
fine.
주장하는
I
여자가
didn't ask for
와갖고
any help.
신고를 했대. 그래서 지금 자기는 딸이 없다고 계속 그 얘기하고
Sorry.
있어요. 화냈어 방금. When will they let me go home? How long have been I here? 여기 얼마나
How
오래
long have I
있었나요?
been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the
심장도
intensive
느리게
care
뛰고
unit,
있었는데
where they gave you a
갑자기
dose of
돌아왔나봐.
antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as the condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called dying ward.
다인 모드?
I call it die ward because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will
언제
they
집에
let
가요?
me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow.
내일?
Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice
해슬라미님
person.
안녕하세요.
I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of
뭐야?
psychiatry.
의사
in this
X라고
hospital.
불러?
You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you. And
왓삽?
he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will
내 머릿속으로
ask you
들어가고
tricky
싶어 한다고?
questions. But he's a really great guy.
하지만 좋은
You should trust
사람이에요.
him.
그를 믿으세요. 아 이거 근데 이거 말 이게 약간 엘레네이크 같은 그런 방식인가봐. 뭐 액션은 없고 액션이 없는 엘레네이크? 드라마 보는
Tell me
듯한.
more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman.
제이비어스 제먼.
X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him. But you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you. But Dr. X usually stops.
다른 의사들은 나를 보지도 않는데 그 닥터 의사라는 사람만
He can see I'm not happy.
나를 뭐
He
돌봐주고
actually
있나
offered me
봐.
some free
예.
weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt.
빅 플롯?
Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl.
멍청한 여자.
She left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her.
린다라는 여자가 있었는데 저 의사가
I don't know how these things work.
뭐
But it must
돈을
have
줘서
been enough to shut
잘랐다는
her
얘기인가?
up.
잘 모르겠네.
I bet he'll be more careful now.
네.
But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
웃지 마세요, 뭐를.
He's got a weird smell.
이상한
What
냄새가
do you
나요.
mean?
He smells funny.
뭐 냄새가 웃기다고?
Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh. Thanks for the
면도하고
warning.
후에
I'll try
냄새인가?
not to
목을
get too
먹은
close to
후에
him.
냄새인가?
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very
나한테
odd.
계속 말을
I don't
걸었대.
exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me.
응.
Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet.
네, 그 의사가 그게 되게 사생활 보고 철저한가 봐. 그래서
It's a
아무것도
bit too
모른대.
late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
약을 삼켰을 때 굉장히 상쾌한 기분이었어요. 깨끗한 기분이었어요. Did you see this?
Did you see this daughter of mine?
내 딸 봤나요?
No, sorry, Susan.
못 봤나 봐.
Apparently she came in the ambulance with you.
앰뷸런스 타고 나랑 같이 왔어요.
I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of
그리고
course she
떠났대.
did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so.
살려줬다고 그 딸이라고 지칭한 딸이라고 했던 여자를 되게 싫어하고 있어. 자기 신고해서
She
살려줬다고.
was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
어썸님 안녕하세요.
Tell me
너에 대해서
something
얘기를
more about
해주세요.
yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody.
난 아무도
Just a
아니에요.
hard-working girl.
일하는 사람이에요.
Somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are two
여기서
other
하는
girls
잡일
in the
얘기하고
house.
있고.
One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home. at
자기
night.
환자에 대해서 얘기하고 있어.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend.
남자들 상상 속에 있는 간호사는 아니래.
Dress up as a sex
정말
worker.
그러니까 레알 진통 간호사 이런 거라고 해야 되나?
He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day.
아이고.
All the days he chose that one, eh?
남자한테 차였나 봐. 발렌타인데이
I
때.
don't care anymore.
더 이상 신경 쓰지 않아요.
I'm
좀
tired.
잘게요.
Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again.
또 봐요.
Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
내가 나쁜 사람처럼 보여요?
I don't know.
아니요, 몰라요.
Maybe not.
아니요.
I'll see you tonight.
이따 밤에
Remember what I
봐요.
said.
내가 한 말을
Dreams are
기억해요.
just dreams.
꿈은 단지 꿈일 뿐이에요.
But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
다시 악몽을 꾸면은 팔을 들어서 사람을 불러래. 뭐야 갑자기?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood.
당신의 어린 시절에 대해서 함께 얘기를 나눠봤어요.
Honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem.
그러니까 당신의 문제에 대해서 지금 얘가 가지고 있는 문제에 대해서 지금 얘기하려고 계속 그 얘기를 하고 있어. 이 사람이 닥터 X구나. want to wait, ready to talk. 이거
This
얘기해.
isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood?
근데 얘 보고 자꾸 어린 시절에 대해서 얘기하라고. 너에 대한 문제를 해결해 줄 테니.
What was your father like?
당신 아버지는
Did you have a
어땠나요?
good relationship with him?
아버지와 사이가 좋았나요? 야, 이것도 내가 어떻게 하냐? 이거 내가 만들어가는 건가 봐. Yeah, I had a great dad. No, he wasn't. 아니요. 그는 나에게 좋은 아빠가 아니었어요. 나는 아버지가 없이 자랐어요. 뭐가 좋을까? 난 좀 희망적으로 가고 싶은데. 그래, 맨날 이제 긍정적인 것으로 보이는 답변만 할게요.
I had a great dad.
나야?
I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I
나를 위해
did.
나를 위해 있어주셨어요.
I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child.
난 좋은
Not
아이고요.
perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me
누구도 완벽하진
try
않아요.
to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
암으로 돌아가셨구나.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's
그런 걸 왜
my
묻죠?
job to ask these questions, Susan.
질문하는 게 자기 직업이래.
Let's talk about your mother.
엄마에 대해
What was
얘기해보세요.
she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
이것도 I had a wonderful mom. She was a horrible mother. I lost her when I was still a child. 내가 어렸을 때 돌아가셨어요. 이것도 어떡하지? 그래, 무조건 긍정적인
I
걸로.
can't complain. My mum was great.
이것도
She brought me up
어머니인가봐.
well. Me and her. We were like best friends. Like soulmates. We did
소울메이트처럼 아주
everything
친한
together.
친구였어요. 우리는 모든 것을 같이 했어요.
She passed away 7 years ago.
그
When Dad
7년
first
전에
got
돌아가셨어요.
diagnosed with cancer. It was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine.
아빠랑
but she just couldn't
그러니까
take it.
아빠
Her
돌아가시고
heart
나서
gave
돌아가신
up.
건가?
She
아닌가?
died
6년
quickly.
전이면.
My father kept fighting it.
아,
Another
아니구나.
8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
2분 후에 뭔가 또 얘기, 왜?
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
뭐지? 나 지금 되게 헷갈리네. 이게 꿈이고, 베드. lie down. 누워요. 여기서 자고 싶지 않대. 피곤하지도 않대. 이런 밴드? 밴드? 이게 환자한테 차는 그 밴드구나. 시계. 지금은 10시 8분. 이거 뭐라고? 이게 그거 시야 고장났대, 근데. 이게 뭐야? 글로브? 장갑. Take a lot of glove. Take one glove. 하나만 가져갈 거예요? 여러 개 가져갈까요? 여러 개? 꺼냈. 됐다. 여러 개의 장갑. gloves. 이런 건 왜 있을까? 찬물을 튼다. 뜨거운 물을 튼다. 끈다. 뜨거운 물. 찬물을 튼다. 이미 되고 있다. 꺼봐요. 뭐지? 베개. 밑을 본다. 베개 밑에는 아무것도 없다. 그 약 먹는 시간 차트 막 기록하는 거 있어. It's a list of drug out from patient inside room 2. 그 내 방문. 그래, 네 거야. I'm a lot of 뭐야 이게? 모르겠어. A stuff they giving me could knock out a horse and give it a hatchet for a week too. 약간 정신과 약 그런 거 먹였나봐. 꽃. 냄새를 맡는다. 꽃 냄새 맡는 거 싫어한대. 뭐야, 그럼 가져가. 꽃을 엄청 싫어해서 가져가는 것조차, 냄새 맡는 것조차 하기 싫은가 보네. 여기 문이고. 깜짝이야. 그냥 들어왔네. 미안해요. 나갈게요. 아하. 지금 이게 맞는 시간인가 보다. 11시 40분. 아닌가? 시간이 다 다르네? 자, 우리 병원에 모든 시계가 고장났나? 아직 모르겠어요. 공포인지. 뭐지? 왜 자꾸 이거 장갑을 가져가라고 나오는 걸까? 하나만 가져가자, 이번에. 하나만. 감사. 또, 장갑 생겼어. 아, 뭐야, 이거 가져가기 전에 못하네.
I've got enough gloves in my pocket. There's no need to take more.
더 가져갈 필요 없다. sink. 여긴 찬물을 틀어봐요. 물을 꺼봐요. 뜨거운 물도 틀어볼까요? 뜨거운 물도 틀어봐요. 꺼봐요. 뭐지? 베드. 필로우. 자, 밑을 봅시다. 베개 밑에는 아무것도 없다. 다른 사람 침대엔 눕기 싫대. 깜짝이야. Nurse. Look at. 본다. 빨간색 테 안경을 쓴 여자가 매력적으로 보인다. 뭐 블라블라. 여보세요? 전화 좀 쓸 수
Can I make a
있을까요?
phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the
물론이요.
phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes?
지금
Thanks.
전화를 누가 쓰고 있대. 네. 집에 가고 싶어요. 전화를 써도 될까요? Can you please 뭐지?
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
아, discharge
I'm
me.
glad to hear that.
듣던 중
But
반가운
I
소리군요.
can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, alright?
닥터 S가 내 주치의인가봐. 그리고 내가 기분이 괜찮다 그러니까 뭐 좋네요. 근데 주치의 저거 없이는 갈 수 없다고. 리자
Is Liz
있어요?
here?
And who's Liz?
어?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name.
설마
Can you
그래도
return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute.
되게
alright?
툴툴거리는 간호사네. 리자가 왜 없어? 그리고 이 여자가
I'd like to
집에
go
가고
home now.
싶다.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
병원 시스템이 있어서 바로 내보내줄 수 없대. What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, alright?
바쁘니까 말 시키지 말래. 참네. 읽어볼까? N 버턴이란 사람한테 그니까 병실 1번에 N 버턴이란 사람한테 편지가 와 있대. 가져갈까?
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
가져가려고 했더니 가져가지 말래. 그래서 얘가 읽을 거리 없냐 그러니까 적어 있다고. 저거는 분명 환자 파일일 것이다. 네. 가져가려고 그러면
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry.
비터엔딩님
I'm one of the
안녕하세요.
housekeepers. Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
헤헤 안녕. 오. 오. 출구가 어딘가요?
Where's
안녕하세요.
the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter?
퇴원 증명서 그런
Some
건가
of our
봐.
patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
이름이 뭔가요? My name is 이건 욕하는 거고 이거는 물러서는 거고 다른 이름을 대는 거고 수잔 어떻게 해야 될까? 우선
I'll
조금
come
있다가
back later.
Please do, ma'am. We'll be right here.
이거 보고 싶은데 어디 갔어요? 어? 응? 응? 뭐야, 왜 그러고 있어? 어? Another She looks like someone I know. 내가 본 사람이랑 닮았대. 누구지? 턱주 얘기해봅니다.
Hi. Are you alright?
괜찮아요?
Can we talk for a minute?
잠깐 얘기 좀 할까요?
Please, just leave me alone.
난 얘기할 수 있어요.
I mean you no harm. I'm
해칠 생각
trapped here,
아니었어요.
just like you.
당신 저 여기 갇혔어요.
I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it.
Hmm?
But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
뭐지?
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
자기
I miss
엄마
her
찾고 있나봐.
so much.
응.
I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name.
우리
The
엄마
name
이름
that
알 거예요.
haunts me. A beautiful name.
아하, 아까 그 편집 써 있던
Sure
이름이구나.
I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
무엇인가요?
Well,
What is my mother's name?
이제 고르는 게 나오겠지? 빨리 고르는 게 나와야 돼. 아니, 고민하지 마. 내가 알고 있어. 아까 뭐였더라? 앤 맨디였나요? 존이었나? 아나, 뭐 이렇게 많아? 앤 사라였나? 아하, 이게 기억이 안 나. 아, 나 대충 앤 모시기 붙여 있으면은 그거 때려잡으려고 그랬는데 이게 아니잖아. 다시 갔다 올게.
don't know.
No, of course you don't. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
갔다 올게. 내가 갔다 올게. 너네 엄마 이름 내가 알고 올게. 어디 갔어? 리드. N 버튼? 이게 아닌가?
If you really are a friend, you will
이거
know my mother's
하나씩 다
name.
찍으면 되는 거 아니야?
The name
재미없나?
that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
응, 그럼,
I don't know.
No, of course you don't. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
쉬어봐. 들어갈 수 있네? 엔터. 내가 간다. 이게 방에 있나 보구나. 이거 뭐야 이게. 방이 아니잖아. 화장실이잖아. 본다. 메디케이션 파트. 약 상자? 약통? 노트. 노노노노노노노노. 읽는다. Please stop waiting message on the view. Writing. 거울에 글을 쓰지 말래. 누가 막 쓰나봐. 뭔가 어려운 말을 쓰나봐. 어머, 깜짝이야. 뜨거운 물을 틀까요? 뜨거운 물도 나오네. 슝? 김이 일겠지? 김이 일겠지? 그러면 여기 벽에 글씨가 땅 하고 나타나는 거야. 어때요? 그런 거 아니야? 누른다. 뭐야. 이게 병원에 있는 참 그거구나. 비상벨 같은 거구나.
Someone is coming.
누군가 오고 있어. 왔다.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
무슨 급박한 상황이 있나요? I just wanted to remind you. 당신이 준비되어 있는지 보려고 그랬어. 이거 화나겠다. 제가 실수로 눌렀어요. 죄송해요. I want to see. Now, how long, 당신 여기까지 그러니까 저 알람을 듣고 여기까지 오는지, 그러니까 얼마나 걸리는지 알고 싶었대. I feeling a bit 우지? 우지가 뭐야? 하여튼 이게 제일.
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really?
정말요.
You look fine to me.
내가 보기엔
No,
괜찮아
I'm
보이는데요.
really not feeling well.
좋지 않아요.
Fine. I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
뭐 어떻게 해야 될까? 근데 이거 선택지가 너무 많다. 게임이 I will have your name so I can take. 농담해? 이건 실제 사실대로 얘기하는 거고. I'm not talking anything 뭔 거 같은데 뒤에 잘려도 모르겠네? 뭐를 해야 될까? Oh, welcome. 여튼 어떻게 사실대로 얘기합시다.
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that.
어?
That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
이거 자꾸 갑자기 렉나냐? 그러지 마. 이거 뭐 갑자기 튕기는 페어인데 이거? 갑자기 마우스 포인트가 나오고 얘가 말을 2번이나 하고. 됐다. 약을 받는다. 거절한다. 약은 우선 받죠? 안 먹으면 되지?
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
아니 먹네? 먹는 거네. 희마님 안녕하세요.
Go back to your room and rest.
방에 돌아가서
You'll be able to
쉬십시오.
relax and have a great sleep.